Hey everybody, it's Stefan the Old World Gamer, and welcome back to Modded Minecraft, the 1.7.10 pack. As you can see, I'm a little baddie bat, and as you can tell from the title, we are going to be looking at the Tinker's Construct today. In case you guys haven't built this before, it's quite easy actually. All you do is have, I think it's... if I'm not mistaken, we can look everything up actually. So let's see, seared brick, which is this right here. So we gotta do grout. How do you make grout? There we go. This is how I make grout. Gravel, sand, one piece of clay. You can also use a block of clay, but you don't get as much and use like twice as much, it seems. I think. It's like a block of clay, I think. I don't know if it's 4 or if it's 8. Probably 4. Anyways, yeah, it's probably 4 because, yeah, this is the same amount. Either way, regardless. So, yeah, you just put in 1 sand, 1 piece of gravel, 1 clay. You get 2 pieces of grout. You put your grout over here in a furnace, and you cook it up, and it becomes... a seared brick, basically. So let's just have a look there again. Yeah, so you go to the furnace, put in your grout, cook it up with whatever you want, really. You'll get seared bricks. Excuse me. And with the seared bricks, you make, sorry, is it seared brick? Yeah, seared brick. You make seared bricks, which are actual blocks, which is 4. And with that, you make your Tinker's Construct. Now, with the Tinker's Construct, you need blocks going from, one side to another. It has to be, as far as I know, it has to be a perfect square, which means that the very bottom part of it also has to be made of it, so you can't just, start setting bricks down along the sides here like this and have cobblestone in the middle, because if you do, it's not going to work. Now, depending on how you want to do it, like as you can see with ours, we have, I've extended it, I've used the part that Steve had down here, and turned this into a bigger smeltery, and on top of that, I've also made a triple smeltery. Right here. So each of these are different smelteries, and as you can see inside, we have different metals melted down. So I'm trying to explain this as best I can without forgetting too much. So once you got your all your bricks made, you're going to want to make one of these, a smeltery drain. Ooh, I think we were actually in the hot molten metal, but you're going to want to make smeltery drains and smeltery faucets, seared windows, and smeltery controllers. You can put in, I guess, the glass window here that's in behind, which doesn't really do anything. It just shows the metal, I guess, behind it or whatever. And the best thing to use to burn is lava. Lava is your material of choice when smelting with the Tinker's Construct. And basically, once you have this all set up, you're going to want to put a casting table here right underneath your faucet. And once you have it set up properly, as you can see, seared window, controller, your drain and faucet, and your casting table, this will light up right here. This middle part of the controller will light if it's working properly. If it doesn't, then you've done something wrong. So try to do the exact same thing. Imagine there's a brick underneath this controller. Like I said, goes around in a perfect square, goes up here, 1, 2, 3 bricks. And, put your lava in your seared window, use a bucket of lava. And then once you're done, you'll have a casting table and your faucet, and you'll be able to do different things with it. Don't want to get too far ahead. So, in case you are not close to a village like we were lucky enough to be, you're going to want to build each of these things right here, and these are all important. I'm going to show you the recipes for each of them. Alright, I'm back. And so yeah, as I was saying, let's go and have a look at the different pieces that we need. So the first thing we have is the part builder. So in order to make one of those, it's not that hard actually. You need a blank pattern, and well, it's giving me all weird wood, and a piece of wood more or less, a log, not a plank. So, in order to make a blank pattern, though, you're like, oh, well, how do I make a blank pattern? Well, you go into a crafting station, and I think it's 2 sticks and 2 wood, like this, and there you go, and that's how you get your blank patterns. So then, you're going to put 1 blank pattern in there like this, you're going to put in a log like that, and you got yourself a part builder. Alright, so pretty easy, right? Now, next thing you're going to want is a pattern chest. So, let's just go and have a look at what the recipe is. Pattern chest. Alright, let's see. Ooh. Oh, it's basically a chest with a blank pattern on top. So, that's pretty easy. We know how to make a chest, so let's just go make one of those real quick. And we'll put a blank pattern on the top of that. And that's our pattern chest. So now we have the 2 parts that we need right here. Let's just move some of these backpacks around. Alright, and the next thing we're going to need is a crafting station. So, let's take a look. Crafting station. Which is basically, you just throw a crafting table back in? Really? So let's just try that. Boom! Crafting station. Alright, pretty easy going so far. Stencil table. Now, this one might be a little bit different than the others. Not too bad though, I don't think. Stencil table. Alright, so we're going to need a piece of wood and a blank pattern. So a blank pattern like these. Actually, we're going to need to go like this first. And you know what, let's just put in a few more because we might need more. Put in a piece of wood like this, put in our blank pattern on top. Got ourselves a stencil table. Alright, so we've got most of them made. Now we need a tool station. So let's look up the tool station real quick. Which is a crafting station with a blank pattern on top. Alright. So, let's do that, shall we? Let's do boom, 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 boom. So we have our crafting station, we have our last blank pattern, boom, we have a tool station. Now, when you want to do other types of tools and weapons, you're going to need a tool forge. So if you go into, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So you go into the part builder, you put in your different patterns that you make, and then you can make the different parts there. This just holds patterns for your pattern chest. Crafting station is basically just a craft bench to begin with. Now, stencil table. Stencil table has all the stencils you'll need out here on the sides, as you can see. Now, if you want to make something, all you got to do is throw a blank pattern in, which we've already looked over, which is, you know, you got your piece of wood, and stick, and you have this in a crafting table, obviously, right here, and you'll get your other blank patterns. So, if you have a bunch of blank patterns, which we already do, you put one into the stencil table, you click on the one that you want. So, let's say we want to make darts. Well, that's how we get, or sorry, a shuriken. That's how we get shuriken patterns. So let's just take one of those. Boom. See? Easy as that. You want to do a pickaxe? Okay, let's put a blank stencil there. Click on pickaxe. Oh, wait, it didn't register. There we go. See, it'll always go back, defer to the one that you made beforehand. So if I go and put one in here now, it'll be a pickaxe regardless. If I go and switch it and then put that in, it'll still say pickaxe. So make sure you put in the stencil first, then click the button that you want. And if you click on it the first time and you already clicked it beforehand, click something else, go back, you'll get your large blade pattern or whatever pattern you're trying to look for. So the next part is taking those stencils that you just made, like this one here, we've already got one, throwing it away. Same thing with the pickaxe tool head right there. And I believe, yes, we already have a shuriken pattern, so we don't need any of those. We have all of our patterns, more or less. Now, the next thing you're wondering is, well, how do I make these different things for my patterns? Well, there's several different ways. If you wanted to make shurikens, and say you wanted to make them out of stone, you put some stone in here, you're able to make some. Now, it's not always that simple, because I'll show you why. Yes, you can put in one right here, and you'll get a stone shuriken, and you'll get a stone shard, which is a piece of the leftover cobblestone. Now, if we were going for something bigger, like say a board pattern, let's just do it for the sake of it. If we put in one piece of stone, oh, never mind, it's going to keep doing this to me. Okay. If we take a large plate pattern, here we go, put that in there, you take one of these pieces of stone, as you can see, nothing's coming up on the other side. The reason that is because you actually need more pieces of stone to go in. Not 2, not 3, not 4, but actually, I believe, 8 pieces is what you need in order to make a large plate. So some of these will require different things in order to make. So let's go and make a shuriken, because I'm pretty sure it's 4 of these, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, okay. It's going to keep making me do this, I guess. Take out each piece at a time. And we have enough for shurikens, and we have stone shards, which are yay, I guess. Doesn't matter. So now that we have our new items, well, what can we do with them? Well, we can go to the tool station and actually create them. So, as you can see here, I got the stuff for shurikens. In this regular tool station, in the regular tool station, there's only a maximum amount of items that you can make. And these are all the level 1, tier 1 items. Now, in order to make tier 2, you need the tool forge. Now, the reason why I didn't really go to the tool forge is because of the fact that the tool forge costs a lot more to make than the simple little tool station that we have there. The tool forge actually requires 3 seared blocks like this, and you also need 4 blocks of steel or iron along with a tool station. So it's the iron that you're going to really have to look into, because that's 36 extra iron that you're going to be using just to make this tool forge. However, when you actually get the tool forge, it opens up everything. You can do anything you want, and the cool thing about it is that we can make our shuriken now. So, as you can see, we can do this, and we actually get 33 shurikens by making them like this. And if you wanted to, I'll just show you something else real quick. Let's go grab, we've already got some wood, so let's put our shuriken pattern back in. Let's grab some wood right here. There we go. Apparently I've got 10 of these, so I'm going to just lay this here. Thank you. Put that back. Now let's actually go in here and make our shuriken again. So again, if you're trying to make the item the first time, you're going to want to click on the item that you want. Like if you want a pickaxe, you do it like so. Now I'm not 100% sure what this window is for just yet. I haven't done too much in advanced tools so far. As you can see, I do have one right here, which is a ferrous pickaxe. It has reinforced 3, stonebound, luck, and haste. Stonebound comes from the type of stick that I used, or I should say the rod pattern that I used. So, depending on different items and different materials that you're going to be using to make different parts for your tools, that will actually have an effect on what the tool can do. So I'll just show you real quick. Now we've only got so much shuriken stuff here, so let's go and make just an all wood shuriken. Okay, so we should get what? 25 of those. Fine, that's fine. So as you can see, it's you can repair them with wood. There's 25 of them. That's the ammo. It does 1 heart of damage, and you can put modifiers on it. Now, if you want to do modifiers and repair, that's what this little anvil is up here. Now it looks like it's a pickaxe, but you can lay any item there. It's just a universal picture for a tool. Meaning if you have an axe, a shuriken, whatever you have, you can put it in here and upgrade it or repair it. So if I had damaged this, I can easily just take up some wood, put it in here, and, well, it's not damaged, and you can't really damage shurikens anyways because they have no durability. But if they did, I would be able to put wood in here and fix them. But we're not into doing that right now. Now, as you can see, like I said, making them with just wood is 25 ammo, 1 heart, and 3 modifiers remaining for upgrading. If we were going to do a shuriken, as you can see over here with the shuriken itself, it's kind of giving you a hint, as are all the pictures. You can put different types of materials in, meaning we can go like this, grab some wood, and go like this. All of a sudden, now we're getting 29. We're still doing 1 heart of damage. We're getting 3 modifiers out of it. Let's see what would happen if we done it all of stone. So we get 33 of them. It does 1.5 hearts. So let's take that. So as you can see, because we made them out of different material, the wood only gave us 25, but the stone gave us 33. Which is great. I mean, you know, not only that, but 1 heart of damage, 1.5 hearts of damage. Both have the same amount of modifiers because that's what they come with standard. So, now you're probably wondering, well, how do you modify stuff? Well, modifying all depends on the type of materials that you are using. So, as an example, we have obsidian here. Let's use some obsidian. Now, if I want to upgrade my stone shurikens, let's give them... Ooh, apparently I can't do them on stone shurikens. Alright. Apparently I'm not allowed to do that. So let's just grab our shurikens back. I'm pretty sure we have some redstone here somewhere. Maybe. Actually, what was that? Obsidian shard. Tinker's Construct. Alright, well, when in doubt, go to the chest that you have all kinds of redstone in. And let's take some lapis as well, just for the hell of it. So, we're back here. We're back to our tool forge. We're going to put in our shurikens. We're going to put in some lapis lazuli, which doesn't work on it either. Yeah, because these are not actual... Shurikens are weapons, not tools, so I'm pretty sure it's different things that work on that, such as quartz. So, for the sake of the video, and I'm going to actually be getting rid of everything that I make in this video anyways, because I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. So let's go and put quartz in here. If we take a block of quartz in, boom! We put in a block of quartz, all of a sudden the stone shuriken has sharpness. It does 2 hearts. And as you can see down below, it has quartz, 4 out of 48. So, let's fill this up with quartz and see what happens. Let's max it out to 48. And once we get up to the maximum, it won't allow us to evolve it anymore, I don't think. But at the same time, I'm also sure that because it has 3 modifiers, we can do this as often as we want until we use up the modifier spaces, which we do. We have used all of them, but look at that. Sharpness, ammo 33, attack 4.5 hearts, and we can keep going. That's the best part. We're going to max this out to 144. Now it's maxed. It's now doing, it has sharpness, full levels of sharpness, doing 5.5 hearts per attack. So let's go and have a look at how much damage that really is. Now, I'm sure there's some... Oh, here we go. Boom! Killed that thing without any problems. Let's mow down a zombie. Mow down zombies like it's no one's business. There we go. Oh, spotter had no chance. See? Sharpness, stone, shurikens. That's all it took. And it looks like we're out. We're literally out of shurikens. Can we pick some of them up? Oh, too fast for you creepers. Too fast. I'm a bat. That's why I'm a bat. One of the many reasons as to why I'm a bat. Oh, I hear a skeleton trying to shoot at me. Oh, there he is. Oh, he wants me so bad. Now, let's take out our wood ones and see how much worse they are than our improved stone. Apparently, they hardly do anything at all. Wow! And that skeleton's not too happy with us. Woo! Getting out real quick. Now, he can probably still reach me from where he is, but let's see. We threw quite a few of those shurikens at the skeleton, and he was tanking those like it was no one's business. Wow, he still tanked him pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. So anyways, let's get rid of some of this crap here that I picked up, like a zombie brain. Don't really need any of that. So as you can see, there is a huge difference in the types of materials used, types of enchantments that you can do with different materials as well. And yeah, just you're basically best off messing around. There's a lot of different items that you can use, a lot of different materials. As you can see here, we got slime, paper, more slime, cactus, obsidian, bone, copper, bronze, more bone, more paper, electrum, more slime. Anyways, flint. There's a bunch of different materials that you can use in order to make different parts. So, because we just done some new parts here, let's throw these shurikens in here maybe, along with the extra parts. And we also let's throw in the parts right here that we don't really need. There we go. Now let's make a pickaxe. We're going to take a can I take a tough paper bonding, or does it have to be a small regular paper bonding? We're not sure. Let's see, what kind of, we have an iron pickaxe head, we have an electrum pickaxe head. As you can see, the electrum has a 90 durability, whereas our iron has a 250. So we have that, there's a silver pickaxe head there, and we have an invar pickaxe head. So let's actually take an invar. Let's make a really cool, really neat looking pickaxe. So, because we have our tool forge already, same as the tool station, I'll do it on the tool station for a change, just in case you can't make it right away. So, as you can see here, we still have our basic items here. We can make pickaxes, thankfully. Now, will it take our big tough one here? Will it be tough? I don't think so. Nope, it does not take tough tool bindings. So, we have to use our smaller paper bonding. Now, the reason I'm using paper is that paper gives extra modifiers. So as you can see here, now it's an invar pickaxe that's writable reinforced 3. The reinforced 3 comes from the tool rod, the writable comes from the paper bonding, and well, the invar pickaxe head has reinforced 1 automatically as well. So as you can see, if we craft this, even though it says 450 for the durability, because we're adding on lesser items, they become a durability of 360. Effective durability of 514. Mining level of redstone, so anything you can use to mine redstone you can use to this for as well. It still has 4 modifiers remaining, and we have a mining speed of 7, which is not bad. So we're going to grab up our invar pickaxe, and we're going to do some new fancy things with it. We're going to do some upgrading. Let's go and throw our pickaxe in. And as you can see, we have redstone. It didn't work on our shurikens, but You put redstone on your pickaxe, nothing has changed here, but you can see a little bit of redstone here in the middle, which gives you, as you can see on the side there, haste. So, our speed here was 7. By adding one piece of redstone, it only climbs up by 7.08. But as you can see, it says redstone 1 of 50. The more you put into it, the better it gets. And 50 is just the first level, which means you can increase this quite a bit without using any more of your modifiers. We still have 3 modifiers remaining. So I'm just going to use this last piece of redstone because that's all we have on us. And now our simple 7 has turned into 7.25. A quarter more of a speed. It's not going to seem like that much, but once you get up to 50, it'll probably be up to 8 or maybe even 9. Now, the next thing we're going to use to modify is lapis. Lapis gives you the luck modifier. So, if we do that, as you can see here, nothing's changed. We have 3 modifiers, redstone 3 of 50, but you can see over here, you have the little dot of lapis on the bottom, and you notice that on the side it now says luck. So if we hold shift, oh, here we go. If we hold control, it shows what items we use in order to make it. If we hold shift, it'll tell you what items are currently, what different info the pickaxe itself has. So, our invar pickaxe, if we put on this lapis, as you can see, lapis 1 of 450, and now our modifiers has dropped from 3 to 2. But, that means that we now have luck on our side, which once you get it up to a high enough level, you will start being able to get multiple ores, that sort of thing. Same as you would with any other luck modifier that you can get. So, let's just keep doing this until we've used up all of our lapis. Oh no. There we go. Well, let's see what kind of luck we're going to have with this now. Alright, so our luck, it's only 9 of 450. Once you get to a certain point, I'm pretty sure it brings your modifier down as well. So there's not different levels, it's levels within the 450 itself. Whereas with redstone, once you hit 50, it'll jump up to 100 to 150 to 200, etc., etc. So, as you can see, just through a little bit of minor, pardon the pun, a few minor adjustments, we've turned this invar pickaxe into something a little bit more spectacular. So, let's take it out and really give it a go. Let's have a look. Now, we have a mine right here. There's Ben just building away at his stuff. He doesn't even notice me because I'm a little bat guy. Now, I've actually made a hammer, and I'll show you what hammers can do. This is what hammers can do. Friggin' spiders, man. Alright, so this is what hammers can do right here. You can scoop out pretty good. So let's try it at this one. See? So now, as you can see, you can actually mine quite fast compared to, I guess, you know, with your normal pickaxes and stuff, depending on which ones you have. But yeah, I can and will do a few more advanced videos for Tinker's Construct and the other mods. I just want to do a quick, short little introduction to Tinker's Construct, just to help people get started. Hopefully, it helps out a lot. If there's anything I left out or any questions that you have, always feel free to comment down below and ask. I will 100% always answer your questions unless I don't know the answer. And if I don't know the answer, I will take time out of my schedule to go and find the answer for you. So, like things like this, like, look at this, imagine, no cool enchanting things are coming out from these books. They are doing nothing for my enchanting table. But that's neither here nor there. Next time, what we're going to get into with Tinker's Construct is casting, how to make different parts. And honestly, it is pretty simple, I must say. It's literally as easy as going to your controller, throwing in the right types of metals. As you can see, I have a bunch in here, like iron, tin, yellorium, osmium, lead, and silver. And then all you need to do once you have cast built is to throw these casts simply right into here. Boop. And it takes however much it needs in order to make that piece that you're trying to make. This is how you get new tool parts, by the way. If you want to make them with metal, that is. And as you can see, I have a hammerhead, so now I can grab that back, and I have myself a nice silver hammerhead. But that's for another episode. In the next episode of the mod explanations, we'll do, I guess, Tinker's Construct Part 2, which will be smelting of bars. I'll actually build a brand new smeltery as well. I just wanted to have some basic touch-ups so you guys could get used to it a little bit sooner than later. And like I said, if you do have questions, please ask me, and we'll get into more of this very soon. As always, thank you all for watching. I'm the Old World Gamer, and I will see you all next time for more Minecraft Modded. What a beautiful place we have. See you later.